I'm Maya.
And I'm Alec.
And we're the Impact Fam. So if you are new to our channel, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you consider subscribing and liking and sharing. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. We really appreciate you. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and, tell a friend to tell a friend, as we always say, which is sharing anyway. That's so stupid of me. But anyway, if you can tell by the title, today we're going to tell you guys how we met. This is the story that nobody really asked for, but we're going to tell you guys anyway. And yeah, just a little bit of background information about us. We've been married for almost 3 years. In January, we've been dating since 2019. So 4 years together, almost 3 married. And yeah, we're just going to give you a little story time about us. We officially crossed paths via online dating. I know people have their opinions about it because I've shared that I met my husband online, and some people are funny about that, and I really don't care. Everybody's story is different. But we we officially crossed paths in 2018 on the dating site called OkCupid. So yes, he and I both tried so many different, well, not so many different, but we tried a few different websites. And like I said, we crossed paths on OkCupid. We then decided to add each other on Facebook. And yeah, my impression of him was he seemed like he was a dedicated father, which I admired. And he seemed like he was just a man that was about his business. And I love a man, that's about his business. And yeah, what was your impression of me?
You look sweet. I love that smile of yours. And you just seem so loving. So I was like, oh, wow.
Oh.
She don't have a mean bone in her.
I don't know about that.
It's like this to mine.
But that's so sweet. And we did message a little bit back and forth. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was a little dry in responses because I'm gonna be honest, it's hard for me to keep talking back and forth. I'm a person, I'm a lot better in person. I feel like I'm better at holding conversation because I feel like once I start talking and I know you can't shut me up. So it was a little hard for me, but I can tell he was trying to make conversation, and looking back, I kind of feel bad. But the messages unfortunately didn't go anywhere. However, I ended up deleting, I got frustrated with the dating process, and I ended up deleting all of my dating sites. And yeah, I decided to give it another try, and lo and behold, my husband was on OkCupid again. We ended up liking each other on OkCupid, but we were also keeping up with each other on Facebook. I think I was liking his post with his son. And then what post of mine were you liking?
Well, I remember on Facebook I was liking the main one that I seen was where you got your master's degree. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So he was admiring me from afar.
And all your travels, and I was like, wow, she's very adventurous.
And
stuff I didn't see on the dating site.
How would you? I'm spinning. How would you see that on a dating site?
You were very short on there, just like you were short on my responses.
Oh, okay. So you got jokes today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, so he's making up things that are not true. I feel like I was nice, but I was a little short. And there was no offense to him. It was probably just, like I said, I'm not good at talking through messages. I can only hold conversation for so long before I'm like, okay, when are we going to actually talk in person? And like I said,
it was the same way for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy to go through chat, when we finally got to meet, once I finally got the courage to ask her out, say, hey, you want to meet up? Man, I thought I was expecting a no. But she's like, yeah, let's go ahead. Restaurant of her choice.
Yeah.
She
So
chose Mexican. I'm just kidding. It was all of that.
I was about to be hold on now. But so yeah, I chose because he was about an hour away from me, and we were trying to figure out a good meetup spot. So I ended up choosing Olive Garden. I know people have a debate about the first date. I know that's a big thing on social media. I didn't really care, and that's not people that did go to 5-star expensive restaurants. I was content with Olive Garden, and we ended up having a great time. I think I was the one that arrived first.
She was there before me. I'm not gonna lie, I was late.
He was late.
I had a lot going on that day.
He was late, and it's funny because that's still like prevalent today. Like I'm always the one that like, oh my God, I want to be on time, and he's the one that's always so laid back. But you know, it's okay. I still love him for him. You know, but he does have a little trouble with time. But my first impression of him was that he was very handsome. He ended up wearing all black, which is his favorite color. By the way, I think he had a button-down shirt on and then like some type of like black jeans. And he remembers what I had to like the details. So, do you remember what I had on? Or what was your impression of me?
You were very pretty. I loved your smile. Much better in person than pictures.
Oh.
And he was wearing a blue dress. So, you know, we sat down. Probably the first time that I've ever ate light. Because, you know, normally I'm a heavy eater. I enjoy food.
That is so true.
I mean, I ate really slow and was probably more focused on the conversation. So it's a much different experience when it's in person than it is over Messenger or any kind of messaging.
So like, just to continue, like, what were, I lost my train of thought. So, okay, so yeah, the conversation was great. And he is right. He's now that I know he likes to eat, he like it takes him like 2 seconds, but that day I guess he was like kind of nervous, which I thought it was cute. And he he had a great conversation. You know, he talked about his goals, his son, which I just thought was so adorable. I wasn't used to that because that was my first time ever like dating someone with children, so that was like new territory to me. But like I said, that was something I admired about him. And I was like so intrigued that I wanted to go on, you know, another date. So luckily that happened. So yeah, you got anything else to add?
No, just it was a great night. There was a connection there. Even better connection knowing that, you know, as soon as I pulled in, she was waiting on me. We both have pretty much the same car.
Oh yeah, we do. We had the same car, just a different color.
We might have the same views on life.
That is, yeah, I forgot because I did forget to mention that. So his car was just like newer than mine, but it was, you know, we both had the same car, and I thought that was cool. I'm like, that's never happened to me before. Maybe that was a sign. I don't know. But yeah, so obviously it turned into more dates because we're married now, and it's something I never regret. I was always interested in him. I feel like we basically went out like every weekend with the exception of, I think when I went on a cruise with my family, it was a 7-day. And I really wanted to talk to him while we were away. So I ended up buying the cruise, the internet package. And my mom like still jokes with me about that to this day. But I was determined. I was like, look, I'm interested in him. I hope he becomes my man. So I want to talk to him. So that's what I did. And it worked out. Here we are today. Married, 2 kids. So yeah, I'm so happy that I crossed paths with my husband. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm sure it's still going to continue to be amazing. To me, every day gets better. We have our hard times, but we have a lot of good times, and I feel like it's worth it, and I don't have any regrets at all. What about you?
Neither do I. Most of the time, the tough times are just life, you know. Yeah. We've had, COVID?
Yep.
Finances, inflation.
It's just a lot.
But, you know, throughout determination, we make it work in the end.
Yeah. So that's all we have. Our kids are getting antsy in the background. It's time to get them ready for the next day. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. We appreciate the support as always, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.